Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
So we're still here, still me, David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 407 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So, should I mention Games Inspired Music? It's an album, buy it. 20% of each sale go to the Child's Play charity. We have books available, the unofficial Sega Saturn, the unofficial N64, the unofficial PlayStation collection. They're available from Amazon, just buy them from there. They're nice coffee table books, full colour, pictures, and facts about each sort of game or each controller, that type of thing. You can buy our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com, and if you buy that, £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity, which is pretty cool. And I believe that is it. So we'll go straight into the games played this week. As I say, it's going to be a quick episode, this one. So the first game we played is Remnant. Now, I played these games out of order. Last week I played Remnant 2 and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I'd give Remnant a go. And it's not as good as the second one. The second one, they've really improved it. Looks amazing, plays amazing. This one, it was a lot darker. The background was a lot more janky. And it just didn't look as good. I know it's a couple of years older. But it's not a bad game. It's just not as good. So if you have the choice, Remnant 2 is much better. I mean, Remnant, when I played this one, it just seemed as though everything was played at night. It just seemed a lot darker, a lot blurrier, a lot grittier. It's still a good game, it's just not as good. So we'll move on to the next one, and that is Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. I'll try that again. Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. And this one is another one of those sort of like last man standing, 99 players. It's like the Pac-Man grid, and you have to go around the grid as normal, and then every 20 seconds or so a opening comes at the sides. There's like 2 or 3 openings on each sort of side of the level, and you can move into the next through the doorway, and then you find out that there's like 100 Pac-Man levels placed side by side, so you can go on all these other Pac-Man levels and try and score points and outlive opponents, which is pretty cool. It's a good idea. I can't remember if it was free to play or not, but it looked nice, it played nice. Each level's got a different art style, so some of it's like the old 80s style, some of it's the Pac-Man Championship Edition, more of the neon sort of stuff, and hundreds in between. It's a nice game, good little game, and I really enjoyed the new Pac-Man. So give it a go if you have a competitive edge and you want to win the Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. Love it. Absolutely love it. Next game we played is Maximum Football 2019. Now I only got this because it was like 80p, and I was like, I've got some funds in my Microsoft account, so I gave it a go. It's one of those games where it's bad, but it still plays okay. Graphically, it's not very good. Animation-wise, it's not very good. The gameplay-wise, it's not brilliant. But me, as a person who doesn't understand American football, it plays well enough to have a go and have a game. But you could probably get like a Madden 16 that's probably way better than this game. So that's what I would do. I'd recommend like a Madden game, to be honest. Next up we have OUTCAST, A New Beginning. And I remember the old OUTCAST, it was more of a strategy puzzle, sort of like 3D RPG sort of style game. Not full RPG, but more of like action RPG sort of thing. This one's gone full open world. Now don't get me wrong, it looks really nice. The backgrounds look really nice. The character movement's a little bit janky. But I could see myself getting really into this. It felt nice. It felt a bit like the, do you know those Red Faction Guerrilla, I think it was, like the third person Red Faction sort of games. it felt kind of like that, how the character moved, a bit more floaty, a bit more fluid. And it was just a nice little game. I really enjoyed it. So have a look at the trailer that's playing and see what you think. Give it a go. OUTCAST, A New Beginning. So next up we have Unusual Findings. And this is a game that I got sent to review. I didn't have a clue anything about this game. Giving it a quick go. It's a side-scrolling sort of like Monkey Island puzzle, point-and-click puzzle adventure. Full voice acting, stupid, like my type of humour, and it is just, oh no, you're locked in your room. You have to get outside to go explore and meet your friends, and then you have to do stupid things to get outside and do stuff. Then aliens invade, I guess, or things happen, and it is just a really well put together pixel art, gorgeous little game. Really enjoyed it. Have a look at our gameplay, like a quick play of it. It's on our YouTube channel, and I would really say it's a fun, fantastic little game. I really enjoyed Unusual Findings. So then we have next is, I'm going to get it completely wrong, so I don't know how you pronounce it, because it's like SCHiM, something like that. SCHiM, SCHiM. And it's a weird game. It's like a proper old school looking, retro looking game with a modern twist. So it looks all highly detailed, gorgeous, sort of like resolution on the characters and stuff, but it's all like a green screeny sort of style background with black outlines and ink drawings. 2D pixelated sort of like, well, it's not even pixelated, it's gorgeous. More of an isometric sort of style. You can press the triggers to rotate the camera around, and you either are an alien that has to jump through the shadows, or you are in control of a person, and you control that person to get to the designated areas of where you are trying to go. It's a puzzle sort of game, really nice, really fun, and I really enjoyed it. So SCHiM, give it a go, it's really good. Really fun game. And the last game that we played this week is FROGUE. And FROGUE is a 2D pixel platformer style sort of game. And when I say pixel sort of like style, it basically is like a, how do you say, it's like a static screen background sort of thing, level, and you don't move physically your character, you point within the level and press the A button and you jump from point to point, and you press the B button, I think it is, and you shoot out, because there's enemies on screen, you have to sort of aim towards them and shoot them to destroy them, and you are trying to get through the levels and finding your way through to the end of sort of like where you're going. I just couldn't get past the fact that you don't have direct sort of control over your character. It's very weird. It's more like a turn-based sort of feel, but it's not. It just doesn't feel as clicky and fast as I'd like. It's different, I'll give it that. So if you're looking at a platformer that's a little bit different, nice pixel art, extremely difficult, more of a puzzly element to it, then I would recommend FROGUE. So hopefully you've seen the trailer and you've either thought, oh, that looks good, or it's like, nah, that looks crap. But it wasn't my sort of game. So this week I would say our game of the week, just because of the great writing and the great storytelling, Unusual Findings. That is our One Up Gaming's game of the week for this week. So yeah, thank you all for watching. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 407. I'll have a quick break and we're back with 10 minutes of nothing. So see you in a few.